And boom, we are rolling. What's going on, guys? Welcome in. Take a seat and get comfortable. There's no reason for me to be wearing headphones. The song hasn't started yet. Welcome in. It's great to see you all. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day so far. So, on today's video, we are going to be checking out a band called No Face, No Case. And specifically, we're going to be checking out their brand new song. Well, brand new. It came out about a month ago, give or take. Called Reality Check, featuring 33 Movement. Is that right? Dot 33 Movement? Doesn't matter. So I'm a big fan of No Face, No Case. I've featured them on my channel a bunch of times. Let me just tell you exactly how many times. I think it's been about 3 times. Yeah, No Hope, Out of the Blue, Bad Boys. No Face, No Case. Yep. So that was like 2 years ago, a year ago, and 8 months ago. So they're heavily featured on my channel. Well, those videos are doing really good, actually. I never even noticed that. I love these guys. They seem to be part of this kind of emerging subgenre of extreme metal. These guys are definitely extreme metal, despite the image that they give off. I'm going to talk a little bit about that after the video, and before we do that, we're going to get in the mood for some No Face, No Case. We're going to listen to one of their songs that I actually decided not to do. Oops, down boy. That I decided not to do a reaction video for. That I actually just decided to listen to for myself. Believe it or not, sometimes I actually do get to just listen to a song, sitting in my underwear, eating Doritos, and smoking my vape. Of course, smoking my vape. What else? What else could a man smoke? Obviously. So, yeah. So, what the fuck was I going to say? Let me just play the song. I love the intro to this, especially love the intro. But this is going to give you guys a good impression of what we're getting ourselves into. In case you haven't heard No Face, No Case, and if you haven't, you're about to hear them twice. Let's go. Drop. This came out a little while back. This intro, just wait for it.
Drop.
You think this is a fucking game, you moist cunt? No face, no case, shags, slag.
Bad word.
You plug a straight on the lanterns. We're just moving, no flash got an advantage. Fucking bass dropped and windmills. That's all we're all about, live and seek out.
It's so heavy. It's so fucking heavy.
Coming into it, drop, let the trace We're coming in with the big guns coming for your mate. Okay, now let me fucking demonstrate. We're gonna drop you and your fucking mate.
So one thing that really pisses me off about this community, and I'm going to talk a little, not this community, a vocal minority. Largely, I love this community, but there is a certain aspect of metal elitism that sneaks in to a lot of this. The fact that this is on Slam Worldwide, the fact that it's so unusual, the fact that they've got so many gaming references, they don't take themselves too seriously. They're not just like those kind of rather basic people. The only thing they do on Slam Worldwide is go, but this isn't Slam. Oh my God, what is this? Blah 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 blah. I think people think that No Face No Case are kind of just gimmicky, and they're not. The songs are really well written. They're interesting, really fucking heavy. I mean, if you take away the aesthetic, you take away a little bit of the rapping, the fact that they've got creepers and gaming references going on, and we're going to get into that afterwards, because I think that's an interesting component of something that blah, 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 we'll get into it. If you take away all that and you just heard the song, a lot of people would be going, whoa, holy fuck, man, that is some really, really heavy beatdown. But because it's slightly different, there's a lot of people are like, they're just a gimmicky band, like, blah, 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 blah. And it really, really pisses me off, because they are not gimmicky at all. They've got a unique style that's also backed up by really, really good music. Really, really fucking good music. So, without further ado, let's get into their new song, shall we? Let's just do this. Straight in. Reality check. 33 movement. No Face, No Case. Motherfucker.
When evening came, Jesus was reclining at the table with the 12.
Eh?
And while they were eating, he said,
What's the motherfucker damn spell the team? Don't fuck round with the case. We don't do fucking that's what things good. Reality check. Fucking bitch, we're watch your back. Reality check. We're back, we'll play some good and you wake up, fuck around, you dead fuck. You don't shit, but think it's mad, wrong, and fuck. That's why you're never gonna make it. That's why you'll always fucking make shit. No, it's fine, no, you're reason to exist. You are a waste, meant to say no fucking least.
check.
Drag goes so hard it brings you back to reality. I'm gonna happily call you don't fucking wanna be. Let's take this rationally. You about to cup, you sweet, you ain't tough, bitch.
Adrian píšu, dlouhý vlasy a prátka kind. Z písničky došenu 2 slova. Jak moc radši vůdu, chce se to vymotat, smotat pár zůtů, kolabo mašťáku až fotku vůdu. Naše music není jako ta spůlku, labely tě svazujou, pasu a kurvu, takovejch je fůra, jsme vzhůru. Píšu tak wake up, omej ten make-up, odstraň fake a zase lejt až hejnak, bude to zítra, nevěřím, tam budu vejrat. Tak si dej reality check, mic check, raz, 2, 3, take beat, ale rap, mož by tak rap mám stejka, no face, ok, zádech, čár, já. Já to dotáh, nebydlet na sídlišti, žiju jak král mý bars, kurva mý bars, se ušima posereš, jak zadávám. Si bezleru rovnou, teď dáváš a plán, to by se tu nikdo nevyrovná, buď doba suky čistě náhodná, tak jako ty tady nikdo nedá. Vím, jsem úplnej píčus, nechápu, proč mi tracky nemají víc vím, už jsem mají ponětí hmměních mínus, teď jednou budeš mít skeptu na featu. To je můj dům, ovce desujou, víš, nejsem mainstream. Reality check, víš, co nestojíš, jak něco s pravdovou píču. Rodoto.
fucking crew, the fucking crew. Cause I got nothing left to prove. Nothing left to fucking prove. I'm spelled the team. Don't fight, round with the case. Make those so fucking everything's good. Reality check. Fucking bitch, way to watch your back. Reality check. No face, no case, we kill this track. Blood made to represent, motherfucker. Go right or go home, you fucking bitch. We always make the pain, but we always bring the pussy.
Every time I think, yep, these guys have they've reached their peak ridiculousness. They've peaked the last track. That was as meme as it was gonna get. That was over the top as it was gonna get. And every single time they go, nope, you haven't seen my final form yet. I know they're from Europe. I can't remember exactly. I'm going to have to look it up. Where exactly are these guys from again? Prague. Bohemia? Prague? It's in Prague. I'm like 99.9% sure that's from Europe. And blah, 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 blah. Geography is not my strong suit. Their dance sections, dance, drum and bass, trance, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it's got such a strong European vibe to it, with the kind of I believe it's what they call. I believe they call it a donk. I'll go back to the section that I'm talking about. It's not just a little like trap section, which a lot of bands have been doing, which is totally cool. That's got a really unique flair to it. And they didn't just go, yeah, let's do a little bit. They were like, let's go on, let's push it out, because let's push the boat right out, because they've never done a section that was that long before. Let's go back to it. Don't get me started on the music video as well. These guys are fucking bonkers, right? They fucked with me as well. I thought there was going to be a headbang. I had it timed. They fucked with me twice, and then it just went through. Check. There's death metal, deathcore, slammy, little pigments to these guys. It's called New Beatdown, but there's some kind of nasty death stuff in there as well. Just some like, there's a couple of like, you can hear the China, you can hear the blast beats. If you just take little bits in isolation, it sounds like a deathcore band, but they're so clearly not a deathcore band. The vocals get really brutal as well, so that's what so we're going to go from the brutal section, and then we're going to go into the dance section. Check.
Drag goes so hard it brings you back to reality. I'm gonna happily call you fucking wannabe. Let's take this rationally. You a buttercup, you sweet, you ain't tough, bitch.
máš fotku v úvodu. Naše music není jako ta z pultu. Labely tě svazujou basu a kurvu, takovejch je fůra. Jsme vzhůru. Píšu tak wake up, omej ten make-up, odstrej fake a zase lejt až hejnak. Bude to zítra, nevěřím, tam budu vejrat. Tak si dej reality check, mic check, raz, dva, tři, take beat, ale rap. Mož by tak rap mám vztek a no face, OK, zádech, žár, já. Já to dotáh, nebydlet na sídlišti, žiju jak král mý bars. Kurva mý bars, se ušima posereš, jak zadávám. Si bezleru rovnou, teď dáváš a plán. To by se tu nikdo nevyrovná. Buď do basuky čistě náhodná, tak jako ty tady nikdo nedá. Vím, jsem úplnej píčus, nechápu, proč mi tracky nemají víc výmus. Jsem mají ponětí hroměních mínus, teď jednou budeš mít skeptu na featu. To je můj humor, ovce disujou, víš, nejsem mainstreamu. Reality check, víš, co nestojíš, jak něco s pravdovou píču.
It's like, I'm almost 100% sure that that was French, but I'm an undereducated buffoon that sits around in his underwear, not literally, not on camera anyway, listening to really, really filthy music and doing reaction videos, so what the fuck do I know? But I'm fairly sure that was, I think it was 4 different guys there, all doing a section, and it was in French. Could have done it in English. Nope. French, trap, dance, house, trance, whatever the fuck you want to call it section. And it's like, nah, fuck it, just make it French. Nah, we do what the fuck we want to do here. These guys, I say this every time. Every single time I listen to these guys. They don't give a fuck what anyone else is doing at all. There's other bands that sound like this, but not quite like this. The structures are so fucking weird. As far as I'm aware, there isn't many other bands that are using that type of music in with that sound, with a like what minute and a half, 2 minute section, which is where it's like rap style stuff in fucking French. Like, what? What? I mean that in the best way possible. Like, these guys are just like, they've all got ADHD or something. They're just like, yeah, fuck it. We'll just chuck some French flow in there. Like, why fucking not? And then we'll just get back to doing our thing. And it was so heavy. And it sounded like them. And there was so many interesting little sections. And I'm just having a look through the music video now. And there was like, one guy's got a gun that's made out of beer. The lead singer's eating what looks like potato salad. They're spilling fucking vodka everywhere. There's a guy with dreads. Now they're taking shots at the camera. They called us a pussy right towards the end. Then there's the air horn that pops in as well, because that seems to be present in all of their songs. Okay. There's a band that just dropped a song recently, which I think I might take a clip of and then put up on my Instagram. Go follow my Instagram, by the way, RDG Promotions Instagram. I put a lot of exclusive stuff up there. There's a band called K9 that have just released a song, which I fucking loved, called Counter Slam Bass Drop Offensive. 15,000 views, that's really cool. There does seem to be a big market for that. Well, big market, you know what I mean. They released that 11 days ago, and there's also a band called Silent Planet, who are also finding some success. Whatever No Face, No Case are, K9 and Silent Planet are also that. I believe we're seeing the birth, the parasitic little evolution type thing, little genetic mutation of beatdown. And it's new metal, it's beatdown, but all those bands have strong gaming references. They don't take themselves too seriously. They've got a kind of like almost gangster rap style to them, but they're not trying to look hard. I think it's in one of the first songs that I did by these guys. Out of the blue, one of my dudes is fucking wearing like Lidl socks pulled right up to his knee. Like, I think No Face, No Case are the best at this, whatever you want to call it. But K9 are really fucking good. Counter Slam Bass Drop Offensive, like that's got like Counter Strike references. There's a guy, like the lead singer, they don't take themselves too seriously. There's a scene where, like, you know, the lead singer tries to spit and he dribbles it and he wipes it and then he wipes it on the guitar player. And then, but those guys are a lot more deathcore than No Face. Guys blowing bubbles out of fucking bubble gun and like all that type of stuff. It's just three very similar bands that all do it differently. Whatever it is, it's new. Whatever it is, it's getting tens of thousands of views on every single video, which is not nothing, which is not particularly easy to do, which shows that there's a lot of interest in this. K9, I can't remember what it was that I called them, but it's like brutal slamming beatdown, I think. There's very strong slammy vocals. The deathcore sections are a lot more brutal. It's got the gaming references. They all do things very, very similar. I feel like I'm repeating myself here, but I honestly think we're actually seeing the birth of something completely new, and I am all for it. They don't take themselves too seriously. They work their asses off. The music videos are always great. They always look like they're having a good time. It's fucking infectious. I love it. I absolutely fucking love it. What else can I say? So, down below the video, you'll find links to that music video that we just saw. You'll find links to merch, Spotify, Bandcamp, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever else these crazy fuckers have got. Once the video's finished, please remember to scroll down, click on every single one of those links, do all that YouTube stuff, follow them, leave a comment, just do whatever you can to... It's so nice to see fresh stuff emerging on Slam Worldwide, and just fresh stuff in general, not only being different, not only having its own distinct style, but also actually being good music. Otherwise, like I said before, it would just be gimmicky, but there's actual, like, the songwriting and the heaviness is still present. You know, they haven't sacrificed any of that. It's just so nice to see something fresh, something new that, like I said, is getting, like, you know, I think No Face have got about 100,000 views spread across like 5 different music videos, which is that's not nothing. That's not chump change. Not in this line of work. Let's just grab onto the rocket. You can say that this will be like the first wave of new deathcore, or whatever you want to call it. You can say, you can be one of those people that was like, oh, I listened to Job for a Cowboy when they came out. I listened to Suicide Silence when they first came out. Guaranteed. They call me Mystic Mac because I predict these things. Something new, something interesting going on here. Let's get behind it. One more time. Almost said K9. No Face, No Case. Reality check. Go check that shit out. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. Really, really appreciate it. Catch you on the next one. Later. Love you all. Bye-bye.